Now, as provinces move ahead with reopening plans, there is a looming concern about the Delta variant and whether Canada's vaccine rollout is moving fast enough to prevent its spread. This morning, new research is shedding light on how effective the approved vaccines are against variants and preventing hospitalizations. I want to bring in CTV's medical specialist, Dr. Marla Shapiro, with more. She's in Toronto. Good morning, Dr. Marla. Let's begin with new research published out of Scotland this week, comparing how effective vaccines were against the Delta variant. The research looked at 2 doses of the Pfizer compared to 2 doses of the AstraZeneca shot. Can you break down the findings for us?
So I think, we're seeing actually very good news here. We're concerned about the Delta variant. It is much more infectious. We're seeing that as being the variant that's taking off in many areas of the world. You've seen the response in UK to get the second vaccine out. What we're seeing with AstraZeneca is a little bit less of a robust response than we see with the first dose of the Pfizer vaccine. These are the 2 vaccines that are being reported because messenger RNA Moderna is not used in those countries. So you can see the difference between those first 2 doses, about 72% when you're looking at AstraZeneca, and a little bit more of a robust response when you're looking at that Pfizer vaccine of about 94%. But when you roll in the second vaccine, they look very equitable, and you see very robust response with the onset of the second vaccine. So it does speak to the fact that we want to get the 2 vaccines into the arms as many people as possible. But bear in mind that with our large number of first vaccines that are out there, that does offer quite a bit of protection to the Canadian public at large. But that second vaccine is still very critical.
Right, and you've hit on a couple of key points. We've hit a real milestone. We're almost the world leader, I believe, in first doses at this point.
Yes.
We're rolling it out. People are rolling up their sleeves and getting the shot. And I think, Marla, there's concern out there, and you're clearing this up for us this morning, that we are helpless when it comes to the Delta variant because it spreads so quickly and because it can be more deadly. But you're telling us that there is protection out there as long as we get the vaccines.
Yes, the answer for all of this all along has been the vaccines. And now with the Delta vaccine, it does speak to even more shortening the course between the first dose and the second dose. And we've seen those responses happen, particularly as we now have Delta variant that we're concerned is going to become the leading variant and the variant of concern. And because of the fact that we see a little bit of a lower efficacy with the first dose, for example, with AstraZeneca, than we do with the 2-dose series. But all the way along, we know that 2 doses and waiting at least 2 weeks, and in some cases maybe 28 days after the second dose, is really going to give you that maximum protection that we're looking for and take us to the other side of this pandemic.
All right, and let's also talk about this research out of the UK that suggests the symptoms of the Delta variant may be harder to spot for people.
Yeah, in many people, the symptoms of the Delta variant can be quite mild. It can mimic your typical flu-like illness. So when we think about what did we talk about at the very beginning, we talked about fever, we talked about the loss of smell. In the data that's being collected there, loss of smell is no longer that prominent. And we're not seeing as much fever. We're seeing chills, we're seeing fatigue, malaise, headaches, that typical sort of achy flu-like illness that is not all that severe in some cases and may escape as a summer cold for some people. And that's concerning because if you are a carrier and feeling, not quite well, but not ill, and you're out and about and you're not masked or not vaccines, that would be one of the ways in which we would see rapid spread of the Delta variant. So we do all have to be aware of continuing to follow the strategies that we have in terms of the mitigation that we've been now talking about for 14 months.
Okay, and just to go full circle on this, the UK was celebrated for its vaccine strategy, similar to Canada's approach, prioritizing first doses to get more people vaccinated as quickly as possible. But they are now delaying reopening fully due to the spread of the Delta variant. So what can Canada learn from that?
Well, all along we've used the word nimble, that we have to be nimble and responsive to what's happening because we've seen so many variants appear. We started off with the original one, then we went on to the Alpha, now we're all the way to the Delta, and they all do behave somewhat different with different immune responses. So I think UK is basically responding to what they're seeing. They're seeing an uptick in their diseases. They're seeing an uptick in the Delta variant. They know the importance of the 2 vaccines to give them maximum protection, and they've been very good with their first vaccines, but now they have to accelerate their second vaccines. So it makes sense. Put on the brakes. You don't want to have another wave. We don't want to have another wave here. So putting all those strategies in place, continuing to mask, making sure there's no large indoor gatherings, keeping the outdoor gatherings small, just slow it down so we can catch up with our vaccines and make sure that we stay ahead of the potential threat of another outbreak.
Dr. Marla, thanks so much for all this. Really appreciate it.